Hi brothers and sisters, hopefully you guys can hear me okay. My grandson's sleeping, so I'm going to try and make this quick and as loud as possible without waking him up. He's sleeping on the couch. The Lord gave me a word today, and He's really been working with me on being holy and what being holy looks like. And I'm seeing a lot of people now beginning to talk about that holiness, but I think the Lord wants to make sure that we understand that not everyone is called to the same type of position, not everyone is called to the same thing, and those that are called to higher positions have more expectation on them. So the Lord gave me a quick word this morning, and I just want to share this because I think it speaks volumes to those who are trying to strive to walk in holiness and righteousness. So the Lord said, "The road is narrow and few find it. The path to my kingdom is paved with good intentions, but my ways are not your ways. You must be holy, for I am holy. You must come out of the ways of the world and walk in authority. Too many are willing to sacrifice my commandments. Too many are willing to sacrifice my commandments for pleasures of the flesh. These will not inherit my kingdom. You must die to the things of this world and live for my heavenly kingdom. I force no one to make the right decision. Each child must determine the path in which they will follow. I will only lead those who choose mine. If a king sets out to find a bride for his son, he won't find him a harlot. He will find him the best this land has to offer. He will find him a queen. I am no different than your earthly father who wants nothing but the best for you. I shall not give my son a harlot, for he is the King of Kings. The harlot will be destroyed with the filth of this world, along with those who reside in it. My way does not compromise, for compromising is not of me. Follow the narrow path, children, for it is the only way to redemption. Those on the narrow path will give up much in this life, but the one to come, but one to come will come with much rewards." So he's saying, you're going to give up things in this life, but the life that's coming, you will have much rewards for your sacrifices and obedience in this life. Narrow is the way and few find it. Stay on the straight and narrow. Don't venture off or look to the past. All that is required of you lies ahead. You will know your way if you seek after me. I will lead my sheep in their time of need. No other shepherd can guide the flock with precision, perfect precision as I. Narrow is the way and few find it. You'd be good to remember that. And then he said, your reigning Father, as in the one who's currently on the throne. So, the Lord's really been working in my life about cleansing things that are not of Him, about being holy and presentable to the Lord, to His Father. And that comes with sacrifices. It's not an easy walk. And there's a lot of people right now that are going through circumstances in their life where things are coming out of them that they did not expect, or things they thought they dealt with in the past. And that happened to me a few weeks ago. I started having some frustration and anger coming up out of me that I thought was crucified, and the Lord began showing me that these are things that He was sifting and bringing up things that I had asked him to do, to search my heart and try me, and he did. And so I had to deal with those things once they came up, and praise God, he's pulled them out, and I feel like I'm walking in the freedom now that I should have been walking in all along. So I just wanted to encourage you guys that if things like that are happening right now in your life and you're starting to experience things that you didn't think were there, or things that you thought you already dealt with, that it's a good thing, because it shows the Lord is still working in you, and that those things that he is exposing right now, he wants to remove them and get rid of them so you can walk in his holiness and his righteousness, because there are plenty of scriptures that talk about the holiness of the Lord. And I would urge you, if you are striving to be part of God's end time army, if you're striving to be part of his 144,000, the bride, the elect, if you're striving for any of that, then you need to be walking in holiness. The seal that is on the forehead of the 144,000 is the seal of holiness, and it is something that is obtained before. It's not something that's obtained after they're sealed. Their holiness is the seal. So I tried to make a video on this last week, but I'm having trouble getting things to upload in a timely manner. Things are taking forever to upload, and I honestly don't have an hour or so to upload things, so I wasn't able to put that video out. But I do want to encourage you that the Lord is looking for holy vessels, holy and pure vessels that are emptied of themselves, so he can fill those vessels with himself. So this is the time that he is seeking people that are willing to be emptied of themselves, and not only emptied of themselves, but they're willing to deal with the things that he's showing them that are still within them, so they can be made pure and holy before him. So I hope this brings you guys a little bit of encouragement. Narrow is the way and few find it, so we need to make sure that we are on that narrow path. And the Lord will help us get there if we focus on him. I'm seeing a lot of divisions coming, like through even my family, people that are walking with the Lord, and people on YouTube. I'm seeing a couple videos that are being made, and people are bantering back and forth, and we have to remember the Lord told us this was coming. This is the division. This is what Satan wants. He wants to divide. You have people that have nuggets of information over here, people that have nuggets of information over here, and each person has things that can come to the table, and we can glean something from everyone who knows the Lord. Everyone's on different levels, and some are further along in their walks, have deeper understanding than others, but those who truly know the Lord will have fruit of the Lord, and the Lord said you'll know them by those fruits. So you need to look at the fruit that's coming out of somebody, because that will tell you if that person truly knows the Lord. Not everyone has everything. I don't have all the answers. I'm still learning things every day, and the Lord is just blessing me with abundance of wisdom and teaching in the last month. So I'm not there yet, but I'm really striving to get there. So, and there are other brothers and sisters that are doing it as well. We make mistakes, but all of us who know the Lord and are striving to be obedient to him, all of us have something that we can learn from. So glean what you can from people. Glean what you can from your brothers and sisters, and discard the rest of it, because maybe it's not for you, or maybe it's not for now. But don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, because you may not have full understanding of something yet. It doesn't mean that you're wrong. It doesn't mean that the other person is wrong. So let's try to be patient with each other and seek the Lord, because he'll show us who is of him and who is not. So okay, on that note, I'll let you guys go, because I'm hoping that I have a little bit of time to do some studying before my grandson wakes up. But God bless you all. Take care.